69% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings, and the average household has close to $7,000 in credit card debt. And that's no bueno.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for supporting me. If you are not, what I do to you? Nah, I'm just kidding. My name is Hankins. By title, I'm an inspirational speaker, helping people focus on their resilience. But today, I'm helping you bounce back from your credit card debt by giving you advice that my financial advisor gave to me. Now, I was once part of that 69% with less than $1,000 saving and multiple $1,000s in credit card debt. So in this video, it's all about showing you how I put money in my savings account and paid off my credit card debt at the same
damn time.
The credit card. Man's best friend and man's worst enemy. Used correctly, it can be very helpful. Used incorrectly, well, that's why I'm making this video. In my lifetime, I've had a few chances of being completely debt-free. And let me tell you, there is no better feeling. For most people, having credit card debt makes it hard to save money. And if you don't have money saved to spend, you use your credit card more, thus creating debt. Having no credit card debt allows you to save more logically. But what if I told you that there is a way to have credit card debt and still be able to save and pay off your credit card at the same damn time? Most people are paying off their credit card incorrectly. Stop me if you've heard this before. You open up your bank account, you look at your credit card debt. When you get paid, you take a big chunk out of your paycheck to try to make a dent in your credit card debt. But during the week or the month, you run out of spendable cash, and what are you forced to do? Use your credit card again. So that dent that you just made disappeared. There's a few right ways to pay off your credit card debt. The most optimum way is monthly, which literally means if you bought $200 worth of whatever on your credit card, at the end of the month, you pay off that $200 so you're back down to zero. But if you're like me, you didn't do that, and those purchases kept racking up to 13 grand. But I'm gonna show you how I paid that off in one foul swoop and still had money left over to spare. Okay, first things first. Stop using the damn card. For real, stop using it. Next, you're gonna find the card with the lowest balance. That is the one we're gonna focus on. If you have multiple cards, that's okay. Find the one with the lowest balance. Next, you're gonna find the minimum payment on all of your cards. From here on out, you're only going to pay the minimum payment plus 5. All right? The minimum payment plus 5. So if you have a credit card, the minimum payment is $50. You're gonna pay $55 on that card. Next, you're going to take out 10% of your check and you're going to save it. Do this for a whole year. What's going to happen is your savings is going to increase slightly and your debt is going to decrease slightly. Keep with it. While you're doing this, you're gonna find things that you don't need to help increase your savings. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Xbox Gold, cable, etc. Whatever you cancel, add to your savings. Focus on your savings. Ultimately, what will happen is your savings will grow to the amount of your debt or more. I'm gonna show you how this works with an example. $3,000 in credit card debt, $0 in savings. Let's say your credit card minimum payment is $50. Remember, you pay minimum payment plus 5, so $55. $55 a year is $660. Now, the US average minimum wage is $7.25. Now, let's say you work 40 hours a week. $7.25, that's $290 a week. That's $1,116 a month. You're saving 10%. That's $116 a month. Over the course of a year, that's $1,392. All right, so you've been disciplined, you stuck with the plan. And after year one, in our savings account, we now have $1,392. And our debt has gone down $660, leaving us with a balance of $2,340. On to year two. You've stayed disciplined, you've stuck to the plan. Now we've seen our savings grow even more. Our balance now is $2,784, and our debt has gone down another $666, leaving us with a balance of $1,680. Now this is where the magic happens. You can now take your savings balance of $2,784 and completely wipe out your debt of $1,680. And this is what's dope. You are still left with $1,104 cash money. Show me the money. As opposed to what we're used to, taking our paycheck, paying a big chunk, our debt's still there, and we have no money. Now we switch the tables. But that's not all. Now that you paid that credit card off, let's move on to credit card number 2. Now you're going to repeat the same process on this card. However, now you're going to add the $55 that you saved when you wiped out this previous card to your savings. For example, this card, $7,000 with a minimum payment of $80. But remember, we always do the minimum plus 5. So for the last 2 years, while you were paying off the first card, you've been paying $85 on this card, bringing the balance now to $4,960. Now don't forget, we're still saving the $116, but now you've added $55 to that, bringing that savings total per month to $171, which would now help you save $2,052 a year. So after a year, let's call this year 3, you have $1,104 left over from when you wiped out your first card, but you just saved $2,052, bringing your savings account to $3,156, and your debt 85 times 12, which is roughly $1,020 per month. So that should bring your debt down to $3,940. So now we're in year 2. You've been disciplined. You've stuck to the plan. At the end of year 2, your savings should now be a whopping $5,208, and you paid another $85 a month for a whole year towards this credit card, bringing the balance down to $2,920. And now we're going to do the exact same thing, because your saving is large enough to wipe out your debt. And if you take that $5,000 and you subtract what you have, you still have $2,288 cash. Are you ready for some more magic? Because I am. Check this out. Now that you've paid off both credit cards, you have an extra $140 that you can start saving on top of the $116 that you have been so disciplined saving. So you already have $2,288 in your account. After a year, after you added that $140, that extra $140, after being credit card debt free, you just saved up $3,072, leaving you with a total of $5,360 in your savings account. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you save money and pay off your credit card debt at the same damn time. Now, you may be saying, you didn't add interest rates or anything like that. And you're right. For the sake of time and the sake of this video, okay? Just follow the concept. Save 10%, pay the minimum, plus 5, and ultimately, your savings will increase, your debt will decrease to a point where your savings is large enough to completely wipe out your debt. And you repeat it for every other card. And you may be thinking, well, if it's so easy, why don't you do it? I'm glad you mentioned that. Focus your attention over yonder. I was able to pay a $13,000 credit card off just like that, using this exact same method. So it works. So my advice to you, stop complaining, just do it. Stay disciplined, follow this process as close as possible, and you are on your way to saving money and paying off your credit card debt at the same damn time. One thing to remember and to really take into account is when you pay off your credit card debt, not only do you have extra money to save, but your credit score goes up. As soon as I paid off my credit card, my credit score shot up 50 points just like that. So remember that. The credit score is important. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you found something interesting, hit that like button. If you aren't subscribed and you like this handsome face and my demeanor, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Oh, shoot, and do me a favor. Have a great day. D. Hankins, and I'm out.